You know, sometimes this life can get rough. You get knocked down, but you gotta get up. Keep going. I'd have been knocked down 1,000 times, yeah, I traveled around 1,000 miles, feeling so tired, but you know I can't stop now. Came way too far, won't throw in the towel. It ain't looking real good, but I won't give up. Pac said that I gotta keep my head up, so I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Demons all around, but I ain't got no fear. You can kick me around, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going them rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. In the fire now, but I won't be burned. I was waiting for this, and now it's my turn. Sweat on my face, blood in my eyes. Been underground, now I aim for the sky. Don't quit now, you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it to all until the end, until the end of time.
We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Until the end of time.
Yeah. Been through a whole lot, but we overcome. Enemies in our face, but we ain't gon' run. Never drift off course, always stay on mission. Won't slow us down, cause we way too driven. Yeah, we put in these 10,000 hours. You won't stop us, cause we got the power. Whole world is watching, and I hope they ready. From here on out, we are legendary. You can kick me around, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going them rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. Turn the lights up now, welcome to the show. I ain't never gonna stop, this is all I know. My eyes on the prize, until I die. I'm gonna rise, level up to the skies. Yeah, we here now, we were chosen. All the pain brought us to this moment. Watch everything we work for fall in line. We gon' give it our all until the end, until the end of time.
We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time.
We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Until the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time.
Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time.
Welcome aboard, Flight Simmers. My name is Rowan, and welcome back to another live stream. It's good to be back. We're back in the Diamond Star DA42 made by Cows Simulation, and let's turn down that music a bit more. It is a little bit loud, isn't it? Yeah, we're back in the Diamond Star, which is lovely. We're on the ground at Raleigh International Airport, or RDU, as other people may know it by. And thankfully, we have got some ATC on the way out. So we are logged on the Vatsim Network. Yeah, so we have got some ATC, thankfully. Only ground, and it looks like that's it. All of the centres are all online around us, but not for us. So unfortunately, we do not have that. But that's okay. We're not going to let that change our idea. We're doing 2 hops, maybe the return back to Raleigh afterwards. We are actually let's just load up Navigraph and we will plan this route together. Actually, it looks like I've already had it loaded up. So if we just bring ourselves over to here. So we are here on the ground at Raleigh, and what we're going to do, we're planning for IFR, but we're planning for an IFR route, but we are going to be departing VFR. So we'll plan for IFR just in case, but we shouldn't need to. So we're going to depart VFR and request flight following all the way up to Fayetteville and then to Greensboro afterwards. It's quite a short hop, or quite short hops. I think they're about 20-25 minutes each way, maybe a bit quicker. We'll cruise at a slower cruise speed, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. If we want to, we could probably try to do a flight from Greensboro to maybe first flight. Where is it? NTU. That's Oceania, so it should be down here. FFA, here it is, right here. So we could do that and basically just it means we'll have to follow the restricted areas, which is on the VFR chart. Let's just find it. FAA sectional, here we are. Yeah, so we do have a few restriction areas going towards first flight around here, which we would have to abide by, but that's not an issue. Coming from Greensboro, we might actually be able to just direct and just about miss it. But yeah, who we got on the stream? So we've got Logan Plains. Nice, welcome into the stream, thank you so much, and continuing on becoming a member, really appreciate it. 747 King, what's up? So, how are you two doing? And VGM, Video Games Maniac, how are you all three doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day so far. So yeah, so we're on the ground at Raleigh. What we're going to do is start running through our checklist. We've already basically created our route. Essentially just following airways and directing from VORs to VOR, which is quite simple, quite easy, so it's not too bad for us. We're avoiding this restricted zone right here. And we've just got a few alert areas, which is perfectly fine for us to go through. I'm doing good. Good. Yeah, good. Glad to hear. I'm great. Nice. Yeah, so it looks like we haven't got any issues at all with that. So let's get ourselves into the plane. So once again, the Cows DA42. This is the version 6. These have the Astra E4-C engines, which are made by Mercedes. But this is the Diamond DA42, created by Cows Simulation. Really, really nice aircraft. If you want to learn the basics of multi-engine flying, in real life, I think this is the best aircraft to train in. I did my training in this aircraft in real life, and it is a dream to fly. It really allows you to focus on the flying instead of maintenance of the engines and stuff. So I think it's perfect, personally. But yeah, this is the 42. We're going to get inside now. And actually, let's open up the canopy and we'll start running through the checklist. So first of all, we want to make sure everything is off. So literally off, except for our fuel. So everything's off, gear down, off. Alternator on, rotor switches are in auto. All of our light switches are off. Our emergency light is armed. Sorry, no, is off and guarded with a cable or wire. Then the ELT is armed, all of our circuit breakers are in, and then our flaps are up, our pumps are off, and that is all good. Quite simple. And then what we can do now is essentially turn on the power, listen to the actuators, I believe. They're starting to pressurize parts of the systems and other stuff, so really nice. I don't know how the flight planning is going to go on this, so what we're going to do is actually try to start planning the flight plan a moment before we start getting into the aircraft and bringing on. Never did a G1000 IFR. Unfortunately, it's not really IFR, and I'm on the Vatsim Network, so I've got to abide by the current weather conditions. But I can show you or simulated IFR what we're going to do. So quite simple. What we're going to do is select our airport. So usually in real life, I could scroll to the left, and it would load up all of the nearest page, and I just select RDU. But we're going to have to manually type them in, unfortunately. So RDU. We'll go from the back, a bit closer. There. So RDU, and then we're going to press enter. So that's our origin. we're going to set our destination for the moment to KGSO, because that is what we're planning on doing at the moment. We could do more afterwards, so we will see how that goes. So GS, not Seymour, GSO, there it is, lovely. Piedmont, cool. So, quite simple. All this is essentially doing is creating a straight line from point A to point B in the direction which we're facing, obviously. So at the moment we're facing to the west, so north is this way, essentially, roughly. So we've done that. Now we could go to the en route stuff. So if we just quickly pull up our routing, which I have in the stream chat already. Let me just quickly back up. We have got, so we are going to go straight from RDU, and we're going to take Victor 136, but what we need to do is put in the next waypoint, which is Fay, F-A-Y, which is the Fayetteville VOR. E-F-A, Y. Usually in real life I can just go onto here, press on menu, and then I can click on load airway, and then usually a airway would pop up. This is the issue with it. So the G1000 at the moment, this takes from the default G1000, which is why it's a little bit messy. Let's see if I can just find anything on here. No, that gives me the VOR frequency. Maybe collapse airways? Expand airways. I don't know why it's not giving me the option. Usually on here I would just select load airway. Okay, that's fine. That's not an issue. So either way, the airway literally takes me direct from the RDU VOR to the Fayetteville VOR. So that's not too much of an issue. For the next bit, we are going to be landing at KFAY. So if I put KFAY in here, just so we can say we've landed there, just for old time sense. F-A-Y. And then after that, we will depart and also direct back to Fay again. You know what, we're just going to delete the whole this one because there's no point in having it. So after that, we will go to Victor, so RAEFO, R-A-E-F-O, via to Victor 296. So let's just load that up. R-A-E-F RAEFO, lovely. So that takes us on here. Usually we can just, as usual, load an airway. It's oh, it's working this time. Cool. Victor 296 via Fay. Exit, we're gonna exit via RAEFO, as we can see right here. And then we can just load that. So that's cool. So that's loaded that airway. And then from RAEFO, we're going to STZ or Z. So let's just load up QRS T. There. And then once again, it's not STZ, it's SDZ. My apologies. SD and then Z. Oh, And then what we can do, same thing, menu, load airway, and then that's going to be via Victor 5-4. So entry RAEFO, exit is going to be SDZ, which is right there. Enter. There we go. So we've now got that routing going up to here. And then from SDZ, we're going to direct to the GSO via WAR. EFG S. Apologies if this has taken some time. Been a while since I've used the G1000. LMNO. Cool. Same thing. We are going to menu, load an airway, and then it's going to be Victor 373, entry of STZ, and we're going to exit at GSO. And that's it. Load that. So if we zoom out a bit, we should see exactly what we saw on our navigraph. So if we load back up our navigraph, we've got this U-shape from RDU to FAY, RAEFO, SDZ, and SDZ to GSO. Exactly the same thing. Quite simple. I know why the VOR didn't work on this one, because I didn't have the RDU VOR to actually activate it, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We'll just go direct to Fayetteville, which is an issue. And that is essentially how we load up the flight plan. Quite simple. So let's start running through the rest of the checklist. So we want to check our gear, make sure everything's working. We also want to hold on to the gear, the trim, and basically see the stick coming back once we introduce full throttle. We should see the stick move forward. It basically just prevents us from over pitching once we apply power. And then essentially what we got to do now is shut the canopy and get ready for engine start. So we'll bring on the strobes and we will get the engines on, and then we'll contact ground, which is on 121.9. So we want to make sure the 121.9. Bring that over, and also what we're going to do is bring on the ATIS 123.1.
Zero. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 12. Dew point -8. Altimeter 3018. Expect visual or ILS approach runway 5 left. Fiver. Departing runway 5 left. Fiver. Notices to air mission. Simultaneous approaches are being conducted to power runways. Runway 1432 on request. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. VFR aircraft take direction of flight. Command error in phoneme. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Okay, information Charlie is on board. So we'll bring that on and we'll just get ready to start the engine. Looks like we've got another aircraft over here. Quite lovely. Right, so we've got that. Let's get the engine started. We've got our strobes on. Clear prop. And what we're going to do, everything is on, throttles are idle. Let's get the engines on. So engine master on for the left. We're going to look for oil for the glows. Make sure that the glows are off or extinguished. Then after that we can start the engine. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, out of the red. And same thing for the right. Glows on. One, 2, 3, out of the red. Quite good. Lovely stuff. Gonna cage this and basically go through all of our checks. So bring on the pitot heat. Make sure that's all working. And the stall heat disappears. Cool. Get rid of that alert, and then we can bring on the avionics master. We're going to test our flaps. So 1, 2 to the landing. And basically what we're going to do is get ready to start taxiing. 3018. So let's bring ourselves here. 3018 is our altimeter. And look at that, it does it automatically over here as well. Quite lovely. Cool. Get rid of that caution again. We don't like blinky stuff in diamonds. Still waiting for the tour system test. Okay, looking outside. Flaps are good. Left and right. Let's bring them up to approach.
TOS system test. Okay.
Okay, and flaps up. What we're going to do is flaps up because we only use the approach flaps for short field, and considering we've got a 10,000 foot runway at Raleigh, let's have a look at the charts for Raleigh. As you can see right here, we're right here, and it looks like we're going to be taking 05 right, unless if we request runway 14, which we could do. We definitely got the space for it. Our accelerated stop is around 2,800 feet roughly, so we could take runway 14 if we want to. Yeah, we'll request runway 14, but we will be requesting for a VFR departure to the is it to the south? Yeah, to the south. Raleigh ground. Good morning. November 428 Papa Golf on the general aviation stand. West taxi for a departure to the south off of runway 14 if able.
November 428 Papa Golf, Raleigh ground, hello. Runway 14 is approved. You can expect it.
So again, 428 Papa Golf. I do not know what he said on that.
428 Papa Golf, runway 14 is approved. You can expect it.
Okay, roger, expect runway 14. I did ask for taxi then, didn't I? Oh well. So what we're going to do, we're just going to taxi out of the local area anyways, and load up my old flight. Where is it? Here it is. Cool. So we're gonna quickly swing over to the left and yo, what's up my guys? Hey, Matt Doyle, welcome. MSA is roughly 7,000 feet, I think. So we're gonna go up to around 8,500. Yeah, 8,500 feet because we are still going eastbound slightly. So we're gonna expect 8.5 and go from there. Right, let's get ourselves out of this area. So we're gonna swing over to the right. Hopefully not clip any of these people. And get ourselves ready to enter the taxiway. Raleigh ground, November 428 Papa Golf, request taxi.
H Papa Golf, Raleigh ground. Runway 14, taxi via Juliet 2 Alpha, hold short Charlie.
Juliet 2 Alpha, hold short Charlie, 428 Papa Golf. Oh. So Juliet is to Alpha, which is right here. Lovely safe flight. I've been pondering buying with. I think it's brilliant. So I trained in the 42 myself, and most aspects is perfect. The only thing which could be better is the G1000, but they are only utilizing the default Asobo or / Navigraph G1000, so they're limited by that. If they were to completely redesign the G1000, it would have taken them a lot longer because it is a very complex piece of kit, but I'm not complaining. Everything else, the flight characteristics feel perfect. Yeah, bring on our fuel pumps, and we'll hold short Charlie ready to cross.
H Papa Golf, cross runway 23 left at Charlie and monitor CTAF.
Once CTAF and cross runway 23 left at Charlie, 48 Papa Golf. Have a good day. See ya.
Have a good flight.
Can't remember what the CTAF frequency is here now. I'll find it now in a second. So we're gonna just hold short right here and also do our run-up checks. Matt Doyle, so lovely safe flight. Yeah, so they're making their own custom C1 Jalvin. Yeah, that's because X-Plane doesn't have any default G1000 stuff in it, so I can understand why. I mean, the G1000 in the default is still pretty decent. It's not too bad. Right, let's do our test. So throttles, idles, and basically left, right, AV fail, 1800 on the left, and on the right. I forgot to check the various switches. This is why you should use a checklist, because although I know it, I didn't do it correctly. I'm not going to disclose where I did my training for privacy reasons. I'll just say that I trained on the DA40 NG and DA42. Yeah. I think it's CTAF for here is just 122.8 because there's nothing on the charts. Yeah. Right. As we're doing a VFR departure, it's just simple for us. We're gonna. Just going to go up, and we're going to turn right direct to Fayetteville. And what is that waypoint? Oh, jump! Ooh. Just put KFAY in here. We'll fix this in the air. UK or ATA? I trained in the UK. Sorry, I trained in the US. I did. Traffic. Diamond Star 48 Papa Golf departing runway 14 south. So all departures in the 42 are done in static. Okay, so slowly introducing power. Should take about 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Got 2 yellows, all green. Release the brakes. Right rudder to counter the torque. Airspeed alive. We're going to be rotating at 76 knots. Hear those wheels spinning up. 56. And rotate, nice and smooth, and cross the rate climb, gears coming up. pitching for 90. And we're going to start turning on course. So hopefully if I can just do direct enter, that should just direct me straight to the Fayetteville VOR, and select flight level change, which is set to 90 knots, and then select nav, autopilot on. Your dampener can also come on as well. Direct enter. There we are. Beautiful rotation. Yes, it is really nice. We will turn down the music a bit. Oop, didn't realise I was still on that. Yep, we're going to bring back the power after 92. Once we it depends on the aircraft. Sometimes it's 91 or sometimes it's 92%. It just depends on the engine. Bring it back to that looks close enough, and also bring up the fuel pumps and our lights. Cool. Beautiful day it is. I've flown over this rock quarry so many times in real life. It's actually crazy how accurate Microsoft Flight Simulator is sometimes. It's a crazy thing to think of. Right, let's turn down this sound a bit and make sure everything's working for us. So we're directed to Fayetteville at the moment. We're going to need a bit more right rudder, so that's fine. So the yaw dampener is not. So this is still a 2-axis autopilot. It's an assisted yaw dampener, so we still require to add more rudder input if the actuator, I believe it is, which controls the rudder, it can only do up to a certain amount of force, so we're going to have to help out a bit with our own rudder skills as well to maintain coordination. Yeah, so we're climbing at 1300 feet a minute, which is rather well, I guess, for a twin engine aircraft. This has got 165.4 horsepower per engine in the RAEFO-C engines. Beautiful engines, diesel and turbocharged, so no matter what altitude, the engine is still receiving air pressure at sea level. I should probably update my KRDU to KGSO, call sign November 428 Papa Golf. Cool. So we're going to Fayetteville right now, so let's just pull up the charts for that. We're going to try shoot one of the approaches actually. So at the moment the winds are favouring runway 22 at Fayetteville, so we'll try shoot the do we want runway 22? Yeah, we want runway 22. We'll shoot the RNAV runway 22 into Fayetteville, and we'll go from there. So let's load up that procedure now anyways. So KFAY, which I have not entered in yet, so we'll just do it from here. So select approach. We'll reselect this. KFAY. We're going to select the RNAV 22 with LPV, and we are going to select through Ujoro. Do I want to fly the course reversal? No, I do not. Our minimums will be 380 feet. So switch that on to on, and we're going to select 380. And what we're going to do now is just load it. We're not going to activate it as we haven't been cleared for the approach. But what we're going to do over here now is made a little bit of a mess of our flight plan, but that's fine. 500 to go. Looks like our Fayetteville was brought up over here, okay. So Ujoro is actually on the way, so what we will do is we're going to start to proceed to the point Ujoro. So let's just load up the nearest page and then yeah, let's just activate the approach so it starts taking us to Ujoro. Yep, lovely stuff. Now that we're out of cruise, we're going to bring our power back to around 55%. Don't want to be going too fast. Keep our nearest page up and stop this from blinking. Cool. It's a really simple aircraft. It's all about really getting past the G1000. Everything on this aircraft is pretty much FADEC controlled, and it's done through the G1000 essentially as well. Well, except for the ECUs and stuff, all of that stuff is done separately. But in terms of avionics and the autopilot, it's got the GFC 700 autopilot, which feeds into the G1000. So it's a really, really capable aircraft. I would like to have these a bit brighter. Can I turn these up? Does that help a bit? A little bit. Okay. Anyways, this looks so complicated. Still don't get the G1. The G1000 is a complex bit of thing, but once you understand it, it is so worth it. Right, as we're preparing for the arrival, let's just go over. It's simple as you get used to it. I'm coming from a Comanche, and this is the first time I'm digging a little deeper into the G1000. Yeah, it's a really simple thing. Yeah, it's really not too bad when you think about it. Right, KFAY. Load up the charts, approach, not the INAV 22 and the taxi charts. So let's look at this. So INAV, go night time, not easy to read. So we want to be at a maximum of 6,000 feet in this hold. So Ujoro, sorry, we want to be at 2,300. On the course of 218, we'll descend down to 1,800 to Morgie, catch the glide slope and follow that into the Mins, which is 380 feet. Frequencies standard, but we're not going to be following them because of Vatsim. We're going to remain on the Unicom. Other than that, it's quite simple. Yeah, so we just got to listen to the weather, which we don't really have, so we're just going to basically rely off of the departure information. At the moment, the winds are coming roughly from the southwest, so we're going to land on runway 22, which should be mostly into the wind. So it shouldn't be too bad of a crosswind, and we're also going to center our heading. So yeah, we've done A, B, B, C, D, C. A, ATIS, or the weather. B, build. The other B is debrief, which we've just done. Checklist, so we want to make sure the aircraft is configured, which it essentially is. All we've got to do is turn on the landing lights and such. So let's say we've been cleared for the approach, which we have, and let's start getting down to the altitude, which is 2,300 feet. So, although we use float level change to climb, we're going to use vertical speed to descend, so I'm going to start bringing the power back to around 30%. Normally you would see a banana on here. I don't know what other people call it, I call it a banana. And what that banana essentially does is tells you where you're going to be level at that altitude. Yeah, that's very true. So 310, 7 gusts and 16, temperature 12, dew point of -10. Oh my gosh, it is dry here. Remarks AO2, so temperature, precipitation, things, temperature. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I can load Navigraph charts in here. Now, how do I get off of this? Button. Well, how do you get the VFR meter on the VFR? So you go up, then you select the airport, and then it comes up. Simple. Cool. So we're en route. HRJ. That's Harnett down there. I've landed here a few times. Oh, I'm outside of the aircraft. Slightly to my left. Let's see if we can find it. Ah, there it is. It's such cool doing short approaches here that you can just nosedive down and basically follow the river line. So cool. Cool, yeah. Right, so we can see this is our glide path. It is active. We're also going to select approach because we're just pretending that we've been cleared for the approach. So that is now active as well. So we've got our glide path and our localizer will be popping up soon as well. Make sure the OBS is on. Personally do prefer to have the traffic map on. Interesting. Yeah. Nice over 3 years of swimming in MSFS, and I never knew there was a weather information navigator. Oh, yeah, you learn new things every day. You always learn something new every day. Right, so the weather's good. We do not need anti-icing. We don't need to have the pitot heat on. It's just a case of basically turning on our fuel pumps, our landing light because it's uncontrolled, and our approach light or our taxi light to say that we've been cleared for the approach. And that essentially covers our checklist. Make sure that our parking brake is also not set. Cool. I swear I learn something new every time I watch your streams. I mean, I do know a lot about this simulator. So it doesn't surprise me, but like it's always good to be open to learning new stuff as well. It's when people on purposely ignore stuff is when they really don't learn. So yeah. We'll start making our radio calls once we get towards Uchoro. Make other people in the area aware of what we're doing. Yeah, we really need to start let's do a hold. So if we come up to here, we'll be able to create a hold. Now I'm trying to remember how I do this. Menu, hold at waypoint, inbound, we're right, 1 minute. So, thankfully, because we're already on the course into it, actually we should technically hold it a different... this will be fine. We should be holding it a different direction, 218, can we quickly edit that? Edit, hold, also 218. There we are, that should fix it. Bring that up. And we should technically be inside of a hold in a second, once it catches up, because it did bring us slightly over the waypoint. There we are. Cool, we're in the hold now. So down here is the suspend button. This button basically suspends us in this fix, or in this hold. So the moment we want to leave this hold, what we can do is press that suspend button and it will automatically exit us out of the hold and continue on with our course. So it's quite simple. So whilst we're in this hold, we can start to lose our altitude a bit more. We'll bring it down to around 700 feet per minute and yeah. So the reciprocal to 218 will be 135? No, 350? 358, I think. 38, I believe, something like that. So if we have that set in our point, and we can just do that. Oh, yeah, looks right. So these are all standard rate turns, or should be. The MSFS standard rate turn is just awful, so just trusting it. And there we are. 038 is the heading, which our course will be on. And we're going to be timing for a minute, so if we set this timer, we should be travelling for 1 minute and then making another turn to 218. Cool. We'll bring this up a bit. So as we exit this, we're going to be around 2,000. Was it 3,000 feet or 2,300 now? Can't remember. 2,300 feet at Ujoro on a heading of 318. Cool. So that was a minute, pretty much. So it looks like that hold was pretty accurate. Yo, Owls, how are you doing? Yo! Yeah, that was a pretty accurate holding. I'm actually quite surprised with that. So Fayetteville should be over here somewhere. I don't know what this looks like. So this is default scenery. I could not find any GSO or Fayetteville scenery, unfortunately. We shoot our approaches at 110 knots in the DA42. So we could either cheat by using flight level change and using autopilot, or we can just use the throttles manually as we should. Doing good, man. I'm doing really good. First time streaming in a while, so it's nice to get back into it. Cool. So we've done everything. We've set up our approach. We've briefed it. We've done our checklist. Double check. We've done that. Our lights are on. Is that straight on? I could have sworn I was had that on. Must have accidentally pressed it off. Laps are up. Cool. Just checking. Everything's good. Audio warnings good. Yeah, I'm doing really good though. How about yourself? Hours, yeah. Welcome to Hours to the chat, everyone. Right, so let me just double check the thing. VTAR. Uh, 3020. Okay, I will update that. Cool. So we're going to fly this heading, and then after Ujoro we need to go down to 1800, which is now the vertical speed. For those wondering what that beeping sound is, basically if you go below 20% on the throttles, it's basically telling me that my throttles are too low and I should bring down my gear just in case if I had to land, essentially. Pick up our heading. Cool. So now towards Morgie, we need to be at 1800 on the course of 318, as we are. We really need to start slowing down, so what we can do actually is just deploy our gear if we're too fast.
Check gear.
Start slowing down to 110. There we are, 110 knots, lovely stuff. And now what's going to happen is that the glide path is going to start coming down because we are currently below glide path, so what we're going to do is just fly into it and recapture it and basically follow that down. Our minimums are a lot higher today because we are flying an LPV instead of a ILS, so our minimums are 380 feet MSL. Don't want to get too fast, and we should be capturing the glide path at Morgie. So for my final approach fix, when we are 2 nautical miles, we can then bring in our approach flaps and then basically follow it down to the minimums and then cut off the autopilot and land. Oh, getting a little bit slow. Introduce that speed. Don't want to go below. We have plus or minus 10 for our speed technically on a check ride. As you can see, our glide path is starting to come in. Okay, 2 nautical miles, so flaps have come in. Introduce a bit more power because those flaps are going to create quite a bit of drag. And there it is, the nose starting to pitch down once the triple flaps have come in. Neighbourhood traffic. Diamond Star 428 Papa Golf is 6 mile final, and we are now from runway 22. Neighbourhood traffic. Okay, about to cross Morgie, which is where we should be capturing the RNAV glide path. There's the glide path is coming in. So imagine if this was all IMC at the moment. This is a clear day, obviously, but in real life we would be wearing foggles so we can't see it. And the go around altitude is 2,300 feet. There we are, we're capturing the glide path, so what we can do now is increase our go around altitude to 2,300 feet. We are increasing our speed quite quickly because we are descending, so bring back that power and keep descending in the approach flaps until we pretty much become visual, and then we can pull back the power and bring back the flaps. .110 speed, lovely stuff. Neighbourhood traffic, Diamond Star 428 Papa Golf, 3 mile final, RNAV runway 22. Neighbourhood traffic. Cool. Cheeky bit of IFR or instrument approaches in the Diamond Star, love it. Okay, we've got 900 feet, 800 feet to mins. Speeds are starting to trend to go down, so we can introduce a bit more power. There we are, speeds are coming back up. 500 feet to minimums. Feet to mins. So what we can do now is start bringing back our power. Introduce those landing flaps.
500.
300 feet, 200 feet to mins. 100 feet to minimums. Minimums, my aircraft, still on the glide path, bring back that power a little bit more. Quite a bit of a crosswind, and bring the aircraft to the left. Pretty much a bit of a slam, but it was pretty much on the touchdown point. Wow, that was a big slam. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll vacate off and taxi back. We'll go aileron into the wind so that we can help us self-taxi. But that's a 15 knot side wind. One has 121 feet per minute. That's not awful, I guess. Okay. So we'll taxi back via Alpha. Ooh. Careful, Rowan. Ooh. So, get ourselves set up for the next takeoff. Lovely stuff. Right, let's taxi back and we'll go over to Greensboro. Fayetteville traffic, Diamond Star, 428 Papa Golf, clear runway 22, and taxi back to 22 via Alpha. Fayetteville traffic. Cool. And that coming off as well. And our pumps as well. Cool. So, wind's now coming from left to right, so what we're going to do, aileron into the wind, which is awful because I don't have rudder pedals and I'm using a joystick to do that. So, yeah, lovely stuff. I miss having rudder pedals. Cool. Really cool stuff. Don't really need a position. Get rid of that as well, and once we get up to the end, we can start cleaning this up now. We will clear this approach, and we will depart and continue on with our Fayetteville. So we'll depart, basically go direct to Fayetteville, and yeah, cool. Lovely stuff. Oh god, I can't control it with my when I'm in that view. So no run-up check is needed this time. Already done. And we'll just park up, not park, we'll pull up here, quickly set up the MFD ready for the departure. Cool. So your parking brakes are set. Cool. So direct out, we'll pretty much go direct to Faye. Get rid of this, don't need this anymore. Cool. No, clear. Bring myself back up to here. Cool. So if I go direct end to end onto here, I should be fine. I'll probably have to do it again once I'm in the air anyways. Okay, so we're holding short of Bravo. Let's get ourselves configured. So pumps are on, pumps, lights. Ooh. And the approach path is clear. Open traffic, Diamond Star 428 Papa Golf departing runway 22 to the west. VFR. Open traffic. Lining up. Make sure we are properly lined up. That's our heading. Okay, let's go. So once again, slowly introducing that power. Should take about 5 seconds to full. We've got 2 yellows, the rest are green. Let go of the brakes. Airspeed is alive. And we've got that tail being pushed over, so it's going to try and push us to the right. So once we go up, we're going to need a bit of left right aileron into the wind. Oh, positive right climb. Gear up. Pitching for 90. As you can see, with that bit of slight right aileron, the course is still going in the runway heading. A bit too slow, so start pitching down a bit. Yeah, you should be able to see the course, which is difficult in our aircraft because it's pretty much covered up. So it's okay. And from here, what we can do is start turning right to direct to RAEFO. Direct, enter, enter, and then autopilot, Flight level change set to 90 knots. Lorry. Flight plan. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, we're just stuck in roll. Oopsies. My bad. I bet the controllers will be shouting at me right now. I hate the click spots in MSFS. Correct. Enter. Enter. Right. Altitude. We'll go for 7.5. Start slowing down. Wow. It's really, really trying to just mess up right now. Right. My apologies, everyone. Flight level change. Bring it down to 90 knots. There it is. 7,500 feet as we're now going westbound. Directing lorry. There we go. Should have flown that by hand, really. Oh well, it's okay. Now we're getting back on course. Lovely stuff. Right, so let's start figuring out what we want to do at Greensboro. So if we have a look at the charts. So let's have a look at the weather for starters. So 280 at 10 gusts and 25. Getting really spicy. 280, 10 gusts and 25, and the approaches we have is 23 left and 23 right. So if we choose runway 23 left, we can take the ILS. Yeah, we will select the ILS into 23 right. So let's just start loading that up now anyways. We'll prepare for it. GSA, 23 left, ILS. And we're going to go through GSO VOR probably. No, well, let's go through the Liberty VOR. Minimums is going to be 1,089 feet, which is roughly 200 feet ASL. RO. So 1,900 or 1,090 MN. And what we're going to do now is just load it. No, we do not want a... Not approved. Ah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Right. Cool. Don't like flashy things. So probably when we get to ETE, we'll direct to the Liberty VOR and we'll carry on with our ILS approach in. I'm assuming that's what they would do in real life. That's what I've done before through the Liberty VOR. I know it's slightly out of our way. Sometimes they do just clear us for vectors and fine, but just can't be bothered. I want to do a full approach anyways, so it'd be cool to do that. So let's clean up the aircraft. So we should probably increase our power to 90%. Although this aircraft is perfectly capable of climbing at that speed, it's just too slow. Yeah, so our pumps come off, our lights as well, flaps are up. Ooh. Lovely stuff. And here it is. Here's our 7,500 feet. Start bringing that power back to around 55%. They give us roughly 120 to 130 knots, which is perfectly good cruise speed. And we'll find out what the local altimeter is for the approach into GSO. So altimeter 3016. We do have a few clouds at 25,000 feet. Temperature is 12. Dew point is -11. Really, really dry. Very dry. And then standard remarks. Cool. 3016. Lovely stuff. I hope everyone's having a good day so far anyways. Okay, I have to say I'm really enjoying U542. Much more interesting and different. Yeah, it is definitely something different. It's I enjoy it personally. It's definitely a much more different style of flying. It's just nice to get into a smaller plane really, while still gaining a bit of speed. Like I do like GA flying in single engine. Sometimes, especially when streaming, it's just too slow. So I thought with these hops, they're just far enough to sort of keep the pace going, but it's not too far that we're like just sat in a little box for. Well, it's not really a box. This is just like a cylinder. But yeah, I think you can understand what I'm saying. It is a marvellous aircraft though. I do miss flying it. It's been a while since I've flown the 42. Last flew in August last year, which is quite some time. I mean, it's been a long time since I've flown really. I haven't flown since the end of November. Can't wait to start flying again. Ooh, getting a bit turbulent. Have some camera views. 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovely. Cool. Really, really nice day for flying in America though. I wish I was flying right now. It's beautiful out here. It's not a single cloud in the sky except for those, which is, I'm assuming, what the broken layer is on the meter. Even then, look at that. We've got 100. What's our ground speed? 118. And we've got a 40 knot headwind. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we've pretty much got everything all set up now, so let's just turn up the music and enjoy the time. Didn't realise how long this leg actually was, in all fairness. It's alright, it's not bad. Good old cross-country time. Do I make it? Yeah, let's add a bit of spice to it. Ooh, yeah, that'll do. Right, let's just quickly flight level climb up to 90 again, up to 7,500. We'll just do this then. A bit of clouds. Hopefully we can get a bit of IMC in the approach. Man, the clouds in this game look insane. Yeah, they do. They're amazing. I just wish I had my main PC to make it look even better. You know what, let's increase the power a bit. Let's go to 85%. It seems to be fairly calm. Yeah, we'll go 85. Seems to be really calm at the moment to me up here, so let's speed it up. We haven't got any turbines, so it's fine if we go into the caution range. Lovely stuff. Now we're starting to catch up a bit. Right, so we're now turning towards the SDZ VOR. Nice. Doing good for timing, actually. Not too bad at all. Cool. Not too much longer now. ETE in, well, it's 55 back next point. So if I up to send will be in just over under 30 minutes. Okay. Cool. Doing good, doing good. Still quite smooth in between these layers, which is why I'm okay with going in the caution range. Cool. This is just the boring part about flying. You just sat around and just wait so you can get to your destination. The thing is, because in the larger aircraft, you're moving so much faster, so things just move so much quicker. So you have to do things at a more rapid pace, which is why it takes, like, it feels like you're in the air for no time. But in a small aircraft like this, sometimes you just feel like you're just sat around listening to music. This music is a little bit loud though. There we go. It's okay, I can deal with it. We've not got too long left, so after ETE, we'll go direct to the Liberty. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot about that. It's not this effective in real life. It's still cool though. Yo, Lipinski, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What's this? Barely read it. Fire extinguisher. Good old AC vents. Is the AC unit down here? No. Oh, I do like this plane though. I loved flying the 42 in real life. It's just such a powerful plane. You can do so much with it. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovely stuff. Welcome, yes, welcome to the chat, Lipinski. Hope you're doing well. Lovely stuff. Right, we'll be coming to our descent soon. Let's look at the actual chart for the arrival. So we're taking the ILS runway 23 left. So let's bring up the charts whilst we've got time. So ILS runway 23 left right here. Gotta be at Brant, which is right here, for 3,100 feet, then descend down to 2,900 feet for GS 2729, and then basically just follow the glide path in once we capture the localizer and right slope. Minimums is 1089, mids approach instructions say climb to 1,300 feet, climbing left turn to 3,100, then direct to the GSO VOR and hold. And then continue to climb to flight level 3 to 3,100 feet. Quite simple. So we're what, 50 nautical miles away, 7,500 feet. So we'll start to descend in a minute. Once we get to Etty, we'll direct to the Liberty VOR and then basically follow the approach course in and descend on that. Right, cool stuff. So we've done our briefing. We've done our ATIS, which we've got, which is the weather. We built it, we briefed it. Checklist. So we want to turn on our pumps. As we've technically been cleared for the approach, we bring on our landing light, and we'll wait to turn on our taxi light, and then we'll wait for the approach for the landing light. Temperature outside is 1 degree, so we will bring on the pitot heat as we descend through this layer, so that we can prevent the icing on the pitot tube and stool heat. And yeah, but we only do that once we start descending. Cool. Lovely stuff. So as we come closer to Etty, we will start to direct to the Liberty VOR. So do direct into enter, start directing to that. And we will start our descent down to, what was it, 2,300 feet? 3,100 feet. Vertical speed down to 500 feet per minute and start bringing that power back to around 30%. Let the aircraft start slowing down and descend. And get rid of that flashing and move out of it. Lovely stuff. As we're now descending, we're going to bring on the pitot heat so we can prevent icing as it's 2 degrees outside. Icing can occur at up to 10 degrees Celsius positive, so we want to make sure we're cautious and we do as much as we can to prevent it. Oh, this looks so cool. Yeah. Love me a bit of IMC. Hopefully we do actually get into it. Cool. Seems like everything's going to plan at the moment. No issues. And the best part about this, all of these circuit breakers work as well. So we can fail our ECUs, which is the engine control unit, our de-icing, our engine instruments, our AHARs, which is our attitude head and reference system, or the ADC air data controller, the PFD, the MFD, our landing gear. We could do so much with this aircraft in terms of failures as well, or simulated failures. It's not going to be actual failures, they're simulated failures because we are having to actually cause a fail ourselves. They don't randomly occur, unfortunately, but still, very, very cool. Okay, so here we are, we're starting to make our way towards the Liberty VOR, and we'll make our left-hand turn, start making our way towards the approach course, so we can capture the localizer. So let's activate the approach now. Going through some IMC in a second. Fingers crossed. I love flying an IMC with this aircraft. It's just so cool. It just rips through it like a knife. It's so good for IMC with this aircraft. I don't know how much instrument time I actually got in this aircraft. I think it's only a couple hours instrument. Oh wait, no, I would have had a bunch of simulated, but I don't know if I got actual IMC in this aircraft. I must have done. Okay. We might be going through this out here. Oh, this looks so cool though. This is probably one of my most favourite aircrafts made for MSFS so far though. It's just such a fun aircraft to fly. You can do so much with it. Maybe after Greensboro we can depart off to like the east and do some manoeuvres. Okay, I don't think we're going to be getting any IMC unfortunately. Maybe we could change the weather a bit. Yo, Organ Aviator, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We could change this weather a little bit. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are on the last leg. Well, we'll probably do another one after this actually. We'll just figure out once we're on the ground where we want to go to. Yeah, we're on the last leg. We do need to refuel, so what we'll do, we'll stop off, we'll get some fuel, and yeah. We've got about 11 gallons of fuel left, which is perfectly fine for us, but we do need to get on the ground. Yeah, we've done, this is the second leg so far, so we did one hop from Raleigh, Durham to, pull up. We did one leg from Raleigh, Durham to Fayetteville, and then we'll do Fayetteville to Greensboro. At the moment we went off at Etty and we're directing to the Liberty VOR so we can shoot the approach for the ILS runway 23 left, which is this runway right here. Or if we just pull up here, this nice long runway. Plenty of space for us. Been a pretty smooth flight so far. Hopefully you're going to get a bit of IMC soon. These clouds to be a little bit lower. Okay, so now we leveled off. What we can do, introduce that power back into around 50%. Hey, behind the skies, welcome. Welcome everyone, hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome, yes. And ski, yes. Okay, so we're now on our way in. We've had our clearance, or so I've given myself my clearance because there's no ATC online. So we've activated our approach. We're also going to click on the approach mode, which should also make our localizer and glide slope active once we get within the range of it. So that's quite good. We've got everything good. We've got our fuel pumps, we've got our lights, we've got our flaps are up. Our fuel is good. We're getting a bit low now, so as I said, we'll top off and yeah. Oh, look at that. In the IMC now. Lovely stuff. This aircraft just pierces through it. Just finished Jeddah to Geneva. Oh, very nice, very nice. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, coming up to the Liberty VOR right now. Not too far off. So we'll be on the ground in the next 5 minutes, probably. Oh, I love this aircraft so much. It's so good. Yeah, we're on 50% power. As I said before, we shoot our approaches at 110 knots, so once we get close, we'll start to slow down, bring down the gear if necessary, and yeah, we'll see if we can do some maneuvers afterwards. Yeah, if you're on the stream, make sure you do click on that like button to help out the stream. It does help out a lot. Oh, well. Yeah. It does help out a lot. Just on a flight in the Phoenix V2 from Edinburgh to Southend. Ooh, that's different. That is very different. That is very different. I've not thought about doing that in a long time. I don't have the Edinburgh scenery though, unfortunately. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, here it is. Look at this. Boom. Into the IMC. Lovely stuff. What's the temperature? Plus 10. Okay, Peter heat can now come off as it's 10 degrees. Risk of icing is very, very minimal, so it's not required. As we can see, there's no icing on the wings either, so visible icing is good. No rime, clear, or mixed icing. Okay, so we're now directing to the brunt, sorry, not grunt, initial approach fix, and then we'll make our left-hand turn onto the approach course, and yeah, achieve the approach. Okay, what we'll do now is make a radio call, so GSO on here. We're 20 nautical miles away from the GSO. Okay. Yeah, we were on the ground in about 5 minutes. Oh, I love this plane so much. My controller's disconnected. There we are. Lovely stuff. Can't complain, can't complain. Cool stuff. SP's good. Everything else is good. We've done our A, B, B, C, D, so ATIS, build brief, checklist, double check. Okay. Just gotta make our radio calls and shoot the approach. How exciting. This IMC is getting a bit thick now. So we are landing at Greensboro, KGSO, Kilo Golf Sierra Oscar. If you do want to join us, we are on the Vatsim Network if you wish to join. Oh, look at that opening up. Oh, that was lovely. Nice, doing well so far, doing well. Well, it's been a while since we last streamed, and I do apologise everyone that we haven't been streaming. We've just been so busy with other stuff in life. Myself and Adam took a trip to Dublin over a week ago, and since we got back then, it's not really... Well, we're in the grind still for making content, just not so much for streams. I want to get back into streaming again. I do enjoy it. It just takes up so much time. The IMC. It's okay, we're just glad you're streaming now. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I was doing this full time, it'd be a different thing, but we're not. It's, I'd love to be doing this full time. If I could do this full time and have sponsors and stuff, oh, that'd be amazing. Oh, well, technically we are sponsored or partnered with RD Presets and Orbex. And FSS, so Flight Simulation Studios. But yeah, it would be cool. There's one partnership I really want. Well, there's two partnerships I really want. There's one which makes stuff for the sim, and one which makes hardware. I'll let you guys guess. there's only two partnerships I would dream to have. Oh, look at that low-level cloud. Hopefully we do have enough separation between the ground. Looks like it should. IndyBuilds? Yes, IndyBuilds is the one which creates software. There's another one for hardware. If I can get this, if we can get sponsored or whatever it is, partnered with this company, it would be the best thing ever. Only memorable, of course? No. It's got to be Thrustmaster. Yeah, Thrustmaster. I'd love, it would be the best thing ever if we could get sponsored by Thrustmaster. It'd be the coolest thing ever. I know it will never happen. Oh, well, I guess it could happen, we just never know. But, yeah, I'd love to. Oh, Washington Center's online. Let's see if they're covering Greensboro. 133725. If not, we'll head over to Raleigh after this. And we'll definitely get some ETC into there.
2936, push to the alleys approved, call me short of Tango.
Push from the alley, call short of Tango, Southwest 2976.
Washington Center, good morning or good afternoon. Twin Star 4 to 8 Papa Golf. Are you covering Greensboro?
Am I covering, I'm sorry, did you say Greensboro?
AFM, KGSO.
Negative, that's Atlanta Center, but if you're headed towards the east, you can call me once you're in the air.
Roger, we'll do. Thanks. Okay, so we'll do this landing and then we'll make our way back to Raleigh. Cool. So we've got a procedure turn, the Bront. Cool. And we want to be at, well, we're going towards Bront right now. And then after Bront, you do a procedure turn, descend down to 2,900 feet. Capture the glide slope and no glide slope. Cool. Yeah, Thrustmaster would be insane to have part. Yeah, I know the chance of it happening is so slim. I don't think we could ever do it. We're just not big enough for it. If we did grow to that size, it would be the coolest thing in the world. But yeah. Okay, looks like we got our localizer frequencies, which is 109.3. And our course will be 230. Let's just start slowing down a bit more. So take it down to like 40%. Cool. Oh, totally? Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so we now got the procedure turn, which apparently isn't showing in here, but hopefully it does in a second. Oh wait, no, it takes us all the way down here for the procedure turn. Okay, that's fine. We'll just shoot the whole procedure turn. We'll just shoot the whole thing. So after we pass this, we can then descend down to 2,900 feet. Man, imagine though, if we did get big enough to be sponsored by these companies, it would be insane. It'd be so cool, like, be able to show off these different types of products. It's just, like, the fact of knowing that it is a possibility if we grow big enough, that's the thing. We just gotta keep going. I mean, we grew tremendously at the end of last year, and so far the beginning of this year. We literally doubled our amount of subscribers in the last 6 months, which is crazy. See what happens. You never know. It could potentially happen. Okay, we'll start speeding up a bit. Go up to 85%. Back into the IMC. I'm just about to start descending into Southend. Oh, very nice. Well, I hope you have a smooth landing, sir. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, so we do this touchdown, and then get some more fuel flow back over to Raleigh, and yeah, we'll quickly check the maps, make sure we can just fly direct there. If not, then what else we could do? Try shooting an approach into Raleigh, that'd be pretty cool. Right, okay, now we're doing a procedure turn, so we can start descending down to really start to slow down. There we are. Making a turn now, inbound on the approach course. Right, now we're coming up to the course of 1234. We should be at 2,900 feet, which we are, which is good. Afternoon, how are you? How are we doing? Very well, Airlinks. How about yourself? doing very well. Hello, yes, hello. We're just about to shoot the approach into Raleigh. Make sure the approach button is on. There we are. We've got the localizer and glide slope. We set our heading. Okay, so now once we get a bit closer, we will see the green dots appear for the localizer. There we are, we've got the localizer captured, and then the glide slope will start to come up. It is active at the moment. And then what we're going to wait for is seeing the dot moving down, which it is, so that's how we know that the glide slope is alive, or working. And essentially, we want to start slowing down a bit more, so that we can shoot the approach at 110 knots. We have a plus or minus 10. Is this the first or second? This is the second leg at the moment. We might do another leg back to Raleigh after this as well, so there should be another one. Second, yes. So I think we will just do another approach into Raleigh since we've got the centre online now. After this landing, we will get rid of the IMC. I just wanted to do an IMC approach really, so yeah. So once we, because we are on Vatsim, but because this is uncontrolled, I decided just to set some IMC just to show you guys what flying an IMC, the twin engine aircraft, is really like. And it's enjoyable, it is. I love it. I love flying an IMC. But once we do, we'll set it back to live weather so it replicates what the air traffic controller is saying at the moment, or otherwise we'll be in a lot of trouble. Okay, so let's say we've been cleared to land. Looks like we can just about see the approach lighting. Here we go. But if we were in real IMC, or if we were doing simulated, we'd basically have the foggles up to the minimums. Vertical track. Should be going back into some IMC in a second. We are way too slow. My apologies. I should have locked onto that sooner. If I was a check ride, we would have failed. Got plus or minus 10 airspeed. Okay, so the glide slope is 1 dot high, so what we're going to do is bring our approach flaps in. Going to also bring down our gear. Gear down. We're holding onto the gear stick, or the gear lever, introduce some more power until we get 3 greens, which we have got. There's our glide slope, it's now captured. Now we got to anticipate the airspeed is going to increase as we start to pitch down to these altitudes, so we balance out on the throttles once the airspeed stabilizes, and back into the IMC. So if this was real life, we definitely would be able to log this approach. So as we can see, the airspeed is still trending up, so we can start bringing that power out of it. There we go. Still following that course, so we've got the localizer course right here, and we got our glide slope, and what Flight Director is doing is basically aiming us for right in between both of them, so we're on track. Our minimums was 1090, so we've got about 400 feet till mins. Yeah, we do for this landing now. A lot less of crosswind. Well, we had 50 knot direct crosswind on the last landing, so this one's more of a, yeah, it's just not as nasty. Okay, so this approach is still stable. Our gear's down, our trim is neutral. Lights are on. We'll land, we'll get some fuel, and then we'll depart VFR towards Raleigh. Quickly check my maps as well, make sure that we aren't past any restricted areas. Okay. There's 1,000 feet to mins. Airspeed's still good. 110 pretty much. As we're getting closer, what we're going to do is start to slow down the aircraft and bring in our landing flaps. We don't want to do it right over a runway because our minimums are a lot lower. And then reintroduce our power back in. Continue on the approach. Feet till mins. Good. Feet to mins. So I'm going to disconnect the autopilot now. Keep following this flight direction. Not looking outside. I'm relying on my instrument displays at the moment. 100 feet to mins. Still not looking outside. Relying on my instrument displays. And there's minimums. Okay, looking outside. Pretty much bang on the flight slope. A bit low, but it's fine. Aiming for that first strike. Nose left a bit. Don't float too much. And there we go. Lovely stuff. Right, let's pull off and find some fuel. So we'll pull off to the left over here, probably. And no, we'll pull off to the right, actually. Okay, we'll bring those flaps up. Yeah, no, we're starting to get low on fuel. Cool, that was a nice landing. What we'll do, quickly pull up and get some fuel and depart back off to Raleigh and yeah, hopefully go speak to some ATC butter. It was okay. It wasn't the best. So this is Fayetteville Airport. Yeah, good old Ryan. Yeah, this is Fayetteville Airport. Not Fayetteville, Greensboro, Piedmont, so KGSO. I believe this is where Jeb Brooks is from, so for anyone who knows who Jeb Brooks is, this is his local airport. I've landed here a few times in real life. Quite nice controls here. Bring off that. What I'm going to do is just quickly whip around here. I know this isn't a proper parking spot, but it's good enough for me. Right, so strobes are on. Okay, what we can do is pretty much just bring off a few the engines. Bring those master off. And what we do, we turn off the lights as well, which we don't need, and start refueling. So, how much fuel do we want? That's the question. Yeah, that should do. What's that, about Yeah, we'll take about 30 gallons. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, cool. Let's get the aircraft ready for departure then. So we've now been refueled. And what we'll also do is clear this flight plan. And we will quickly load up Navigraph and figure out what we're going to do to get back to Raleigh. So what we'll do is delete that. So we're going here to here. Oh, lovely. We should just be able to go direct to Raleigh. So as we're going eastbound, we'll climb to 6,500 feet should be fine. Cool. Okay, so we'll just set that in the altitude for 6,500 feet, and we'll load up the origin. A B S A. Well, what we're going to do is literally just go direct to Raleigh because with VFR and it'll be an issue. A R. We just pick up a flight following in the air. The cool. Lovely stuff. Come on. There it is. Cool. Lovely stuff. So let's go back to Raleigh. So everything's all good. Test for piece of heat. Still test for the that works, which it does. Cool. Landing gears still good. Okay, strobes. Lid prop. Cool. And left engine is already warm, so what we're going to do is start it. So 1, 2, 3 out of the red. Same thing for the right. And starting with right. 1, 2, 3 out of red. Cool. Full pressure, we're coming into the green in a second. Good stuff. So PT test, avionics master. And 133.725. Just check in, making sure that we still got the ATC on dip. Yes, we do. We're right here. So we'll basically start going towards them and we'll call them, pick up for flight following. Sounds like a plan. Right, okay, let's get rid of that parking brake. We'll test for flaps. Good on my left, good on my right. Approach. Good on my left, good on my right.
TOS system test. Okay.
And flaps 2 up is departing on that. Taxi light should be on. Turn off the landing light. Is this a runway? No, it's not. This is the taxiway. Cool. Taxi up, we'll do our ECU test. So what we'll do is quickly set our nav, our flight level change will be set to 90. And we really want to be sneaky. What we can do is this. So A, auto, B, auto. And then it's everything A, auto, B, auto. Cool. And then be off of the brakes. Do our ECU test and then taxi for us. There's the 1800. There's the cycle. Bit of braking so we're not going too fast. And for the other ECU. 1500 on both engines. And there's the cycle. And that's it. There's the ECU test, so we're all ready to depart now. Don't do that in real life. Not good. Cool. Look up the nearest page. And bring on our fuel pumps ready for departure. We'll bring back our trim so it's on takeoff. Bring forward, I should say, not bring back. Lovely stuff. And let's taxi for takeoff. And we're also going to set the weather to live. And we're departing to the east. We'll just depart from here. Greensboro traffic. Diamond Star 438 Papa Golf departing runway 23 left. No traffic. Cool. Let's mute the music for this one. We got the sounds. Okay, 23 left confirmed. Let's depart, and then we'll go speak to ATC towards Raleigh. Okay, once again, 5 seconds it should take to introduce that power. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 2 yellows, all the rest of them green. Let go of the brakes. Bit of right rudder to counter the torque. Bit of a crosswind, so we're actually needing a bit of left rudder. And rotate into the wind. Very strong crosswind now. Straight climb, gear up. Mute that for a moment, it is very loud. And we're just going to fly this runway heading for the moment. Ignore the flight director. Very nice stuff. Now we're going to start making our left-hand turn. And we'll just direct, enter, enter. So nav. And flight level change. We'll bring this back to 1. Hopefully the aircraft is turning. Yes, it is. Lovely stuff.
We are 1371 in Mo Charlie, 263.
263, got you now. Push through spot 3.
We'll climb to
Spot 3,
6,500
American
feet and we will contact them.
American 2134 cross.
More right rudder. Okay, that's fine.
270.
So as I was saying earlier, this aircraft only has it is a 3-axis autopilot, but the actuator which controls or adds the input for a rudder isn't that strong, so it doesn't. It means that we still have to add in additional force to maintain coordination.
American 2134 cross news at level 270.
Cross news at flight level 270, American 2134.
Say again? Go ahead.
Get a direct counter killer alpha demon down to alpha, or maybe heavy.
Nice takeoff, very gusty. Yeah, it was a little bit.
That's completely fine. Yeah, I'll update your flight plan once you get in the air. But runway 32 left, you're clear for takeoff with 300 at 13 guts 26.
What we might do is actually request pop-up IFR. Yeah, we'll request a pop-up IFR.
Diablo 813.
American 813, descend and maintain 2,500.
2500 813.
United 1567, wind at Dulles 290 at 17, gust 27, we're only one right, clear to land.
Runway 1 right, clear to land, United 1567.
American 2134, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Bring back that power to 92%.
American 2154, CF.
And bring off the lights and
Yard
pumps.
604, Jacksonville Center top line, frequency change to advisory cruise, safe line at Myrtle Beach.
Copy that, frequency change approved for Jacksonville.
Actually, no, we'll stick on flight following.
JetBlue 2488, spot 2 ready for taxi.
JetBlue 2488, runway 1, taxi via Kilo Golf Juliet, cross runway 4.
Kilo Golf Juliet, cross runway 4, JetBlue 2488.
Southern 1316, expect the island 33 left.
Alright, we'll expect ILS 33 left, Southwest 1360.
Let's bring on the there so we can hear them for a moment. Washington Center, Twin Star 428 Papa Golf, 6 miles to east of West Flight following to Raleigh.
Heliport 5, Victor Alpha 4.
Okay, that was 2 at once. Who was the Twin Star?
Twin Star 428 Papa Golf, we are currently 7 miles to the east of Greensboro, request flight following to Raleigh.
Or 428 Papa Golf, Washington Center, hello. What's your type of aircraft and requested altitude into Raleigh?
Diamond DA42 and 6,500 feet. We're currently at Star 428 Papa Golf.
Or Twin Star 428 Papa Golf, got your flight plan on file there. Squawk 0072. You can proceed on course to Raleigh. The Raleigh altimeter, let's see what we got here, 3015.
0072 and 3015 direct Raleigh. Twin Star 8 Papa Golf.
Southwest 2006 with you at 37,000 feet.
0072.
Washington Center, hello. American 813, wind at Washington.
Lovely
is
stuff.
290 at 17, gust 37, runway 1, you're clear to land if you have the airport in sight, right?
We have the airport inside, clear to land 813.
Washington Center convoy 4267 is airborne 3000, direct to Calda.
Convoy 4267, radar contact, procedure at Calda, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain 350, direct Calda, convoy 4267.
You just taxi out discretion max parking for player 409.
Player 409, yeah, Papa Echo Tango to the ramp, have a good one, sir.
Papa Echo Tango, thanks for your services, player 409.
Anytime. Southwest 5580, expect the ILS 33 left.
Expect the ILS 33 left, and we have information uniform Southwest 5580.
Thank you.
Washington Center, Bonanza 69 Whiskey Papa Short, 32 ready to go.
Bonanza 619 Whiskey Papa. Let's see what your first fix is here.
Okay, we'll do wait for him to keep talking and we'll request the ILS for 23 left.
Takeoff, wind 300 at 13, gust 26.
Alright, direct coupon 32 clear for takeoff, Bonanza 69 Whiskey Papa.
Star 428 Papa Golf, can we request the ILS 23 left into Raleigh?
Ready to taxi, runway 1.
American 263, runway 1, taxi via Kilo Golf Juliet, cross runway 4.
Kilo Golf Juliet, cross runway 4 to runway 1, American 263.
JetBlue 4288, traffic's 5 outs, an American Airbus, wind 290 at 17, gust 37, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, JetBlue 2488.
American 1410, cross news at flight level 270.
Washington Center Delta 1067, just requesting if we can step away for 7 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. Welcome back.
Washington Center, Twin Star 428 Papa Golf, can you request the ILS for 23 left into Raleigh?
428 Papa Golf. Sure, no worries. If you just turn your transponder on, I'm just getting a primary target from you.
Just confirming it was 00724V transponder.
Correct, yeah, but it's not registering with your thing, so maybe your transponder's off.
Ah, yeah. I can identify you.
November 428 Papa Golf. I got you now. Thank you, sir. You said you want 2-3 left or 2-3 right? I'm sorry.
2-3 left available. Papa Golf.
3 Papa Golf. Roger, just proceed inbound to Raleigh, and I'll have vectors for you shortly.
Okay, thank you. Cool.
JetBlue 11.
Bit of a different-
Contact
Center,
off.
Banana 6,
Different staff ops into Raleigh, so I'll take it.
I'm 34-7 JetBlue 68K. 6 with you, operator contact, call maintain 8,000.
I'm at 8,000, now Whiskey Papa.
And good afternoon, Washington Center, Endeavor 5047 on the ground, Raleigh, Durham. Looking to pick up Clarence 2, Nashville.
Endeavor. Let's see what we got here. Endeavor 5047 Washington Center.
This guy seems
hello.
to be pretty decent now, I have to say.
Your clearance and request will be number 1.
So it looks like he's going to give us vectors of
Alright,
final. Major, select, RDU, 2-3 left. Vectors, and the minimums into 2-3 left
Endeavor, sorry, United 1567, take kilo straight into the
is
ramp.
going to be
Take care.
American 26,
960.
sorry, American 263, runway 1, line up for wind, 300 at 12, gust 24.
Line for wait, runway 1, American 263.
American 813, welcome to Washington, left turn on November or 33 is available, what's your gauge?
Yep, we'll load that.
Charlie 3-1.
American 813, straight ahead November, join kilo into the ramp after the winter.
Thank you so much.
Didn't have
Endeavor
the ABS
5047,
on.
have your clearance advisory copy.
1005. Ready to copy, 5047.
Endeavor 5047, you're cleared to the Nashville Airport, Shepherd 4 departure, Shepherd then its files, maintain 6,000, expect level 280, 10 minutes after, squawk 0574.
Under Endeavor 5047, cleared to Nashville, Shepherd 4, Shepherd, climb and maintain 6,000, expect higher at 10:0574 o'clock.
Endeavor 5047, readback is correct, the Raleigh altimeter 3015, you can expect 23 left for departure, just call me for taxi.
Roger. Thank you.
Nomadic 262, Washington Center, hello, this is
Nomadic.
the Freedom 5
Lovely
arrival,
stuff.
Washington's landing north, Dallas,
I rate that.
3001.
Southern David Freedom 5, 3001, nomadic.
American 653 Alpha, Atlanta Center is offline. Frequency change approved, everyone. JetBlue 2488, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, stay on.
This is a definitely different style stream, and I'm enjoying it. It's really nice. Let's get some music back on. Let's find a different playlist.
American 263, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, American 263.
Southwest 2806, descend via the Camp 3 arrival, Washington, landing north of Washington on November 2,
Bit
999.
jazz.
Roger that. Thank you for the altimeter. We'll descend by the KIP 3 departure. I mean, just got KIP 3 arrival. Thank you so much.
Just confirm the Cap 3 arrival.
Cap 3 arrival, Southwest 2806. Sorry about that.
9 with 2, Papa, proceed direct Raleigh.
Direct to Raleigh via the War 9 with Papa.
Southwest 5580, descend and maintain.
This guy sounds so
2000.
busy on frequency. Yeah, he does sound like he's got his hands full.
Southwest
So
5580.
I'm very lucky he's taken me on for flight following and then requested an ILS on the flight following. So, I mean, I could have just done a pop-up IFR, but I don't know how their systems work for Vatsim and in that thought of format, so we'll just stick to this and see how it goes. I think Raleigh Airport is right there. Oh no, it's right there.
American 263, radar contact, the altitude limit.
1,500, American 263.
American 262, thank you, radar contact, climb maintain level 320.
Climb maintain 320, American 263.
American 1410, contact Boston, center 134.7. American 1410, contact Boston, center 134.7. American 1410, Washington Center.
Uh-oh, someone's not responding.
Convoy 4267, amend the altitude, maintain flight level 330 for traffic. Once he passes overhead, I'll have higher, so 330 for now.
330 for
Southwest 5580,
There's
turn
the
right,
airfield
heading
up there.
250, vector final.
250, with 5580.
Southwest 1360.
There's like an
centimeters,
old abandoned airfield
4,000.
around here. I can't remember where it is, but it's so cool.
4,000 Southwest
I think it might be
1360.
this one here. It's not a real. It's been
American
abandoned,
1410.
so you can actually. Well, the runway and stuff is all crossed out, but like apparently it's for sale. But I don't know if you can recommission it to reopen it. I'm not sure. Pretty cool though.
Southwest 5580, the airport's just off your 2 to 3 o'clock and about 1 miles reported in sight.
Looking for the airport, Southwest 5580.
Southwest 5580, no worries. Continue that right turn heading 300. Join the runway 33 left localizer. Advise the field in sight.
Right turn heading 300 and join the 33 left localizer will advise Southwest 5580.
Well, I've been saying I wanted to fly back into Raleigh again soon on stream, and now we're doing it. It's not in the way I expected to.
Washington is up 1067 back online.
Delta 1067, thank you.
Southwest 5580 has the airport in sight.
Southwest 5580, thank you. Cleared visual approach, runway 33 left.
Clear visual 33 left, Southwest 5580.
Right, so we should start preparing for the approach. So he's given us vectors to final, which means that we can pretty much turn that on because we've pretty much already been cleared. He's just going to vector us onto the final approach course. So we just got to basically go into here, activate vectors to final.
Southwest 1316, just set a maintain 2000 and fly your present heading.
2000 will fly
Actually, no, we'll
230
keep
Southwest.
directing.
Correction, will fly heading at 204 Southwest 1360.
That should be about like a 340 heading, which one you're on, or 350, something around there. Southwest 5580, wind at Baltimore. Let's see what we've got here. 280-19, gust 31, runway 33 left, clear to land.
33 left, clear to land, Southwest 5580, thanks.
If we go into here and we stay on heading mode, just follow this current heading 105 to the airport, which is right here, and he will just vector us off. Do have it
Convoy
fine.
4267, thank you for your help. That traffic's no vector. Climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain 350, Convoy 4267.
And Washington Center, Denver 5047, taxi at Raleigh Durham.
Endeavor 5047, runway 23 left, taxi via Alpha 7.
Roger 23 left, Alpha 7 for Endeavor 5047.
Center for JetBlue 2995.
Go ahead.
And we're having an emergency up here with a hydraulic issue. We're looking for a diversion to either National or Dulles or Baltimore. We got it.
JetBlue 2995, roger. Descend and maintain flight level 1, sorry, descend and maintain 17,000, the Baltimore altimeter, let's see, 29904. For now, turn right heading 2290, and I'll have a clearance for you shortly.
17,000, copy altimeter and 290 for 2995.
Correct, right turn 290.
Right, so the approach altitude for final approach fix is 2,200.
JetBlue 2995, you want to go straight in, or do you want to hold somewhere to work checklist?
We could hold somewhere, but a little bit closer to the airport.
Roger. If you want to plan, it's going to be the Raven 6 arrival ILS left. It's going to work in the clearance and coordinate.
Raven 6 and 3 left, JetBlue 29.
Washington Center, Convoy 4267. We're going to be logging off for the night. Thank you very much for your help.
Have a good one, sir. Southwest 1316, continue that left turn heading to, let's do 300, left 300. Do you have the field in sight?
300, we got Baltimore in sight, Southwest 136.
Southwest 1316, sorry about for the late turn, I had that emergency come up. Left to 300, join the localizer, you're clear to visual approach 33 left.
Clear to visual 32 left, and if you want, sir, we can get up and hold for this arrival if you guys want us to do that.
No, he's over Norfolk, so you're fine.
Okay, just wanted to...
I appreciate it, Charlie. Southwest 1316, wind 280 at 19 gust 31, runway 30, F33 left, you're clear on.
36 was clear land, and you're welcome.
Number 428 Papa Golf, turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 4,000, vectors for the island 23 left.
F050, descend 4,000 for vectors, ILS 23 left, 428 Papa Golf.
Washington Center, JetBlue 1401, climbing to flight level 360.
JetBlue 1401 Washington Center, hello, climb maintain, flow 360.
Go!
360, JetBlue 1401.
Okay, so we are on vectors to final now.
Mount Vernon
Vectors
Visual
to
runway 1.
final.
Mount Vernon Visual 1 and Nomadic 2.
JetBlue 2995, I have that clearance when you're ready to copy.
We're ready for 2995.
JetBlue 2995, you're cleared to the Baltimore Airport via the present position direct walk-in with the Alpha Lima Kilo November. Join the Raven 6 arrival.
The mins are going 960. So, yep, that's pretty decent.
JetBlue 2995, repackage correct, once enable, advise, go on board and sold.
And Endeavor 5047 is ready. Departure at Alpha 7
Endeavor 5047, thank you. Fly runway heading, runway 23 left clear for takeoff, wind at Raleigh 290 at 8, gust 15.
Roger, straight out departure and copy the wind for Endeavor 5047.
DC Center, Giant 8513, we're on the ground at Richmond, Virginia. We're looking at IFR for Kennedy.
Giant 8513 Washington Center, hello. You're
Just waiting to see this traffic pop up.
Kennedy Airport. Lucille 6 departure, Lucille, then it's bound. Climb me to SID. Expect 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 3653.
Alright, we'll climb via the SID and squawk is 3653 for Giant 8513.
Giant 8513, read back correct. Expect runway 34 for departure. The Richmond altimeter 3004.
Alright, we'll expect 3-4 for departure, Giant 8513-6.
Cool, seems to be going well so far.
Southwest 5580, welcome to Baltimore, right turn when able.
Right turn when able, Southwest 5580.
Is this so cool that you're doing this in an electric aircraft? Yeah, it is pretty cool. Like they treat all aircraft the same, whether if you're large
JetBlue 2995.
737, 747, whatever it is.
Get you in the right direction.
If I want to pick up IFR or whatever, they've got to treat us all the same pretty much. So it's really interesting.
Oh yeah, we'll take the heading. We're plugging everything in right now.
Alright, so that heading will be about a 335 heading to get walk in. Just let me know when you're direct.
325 the walk, and we'll have it in the next 30 seconds. JetBlue 2995.
JetBlue 2995. Again, just when able, souls on board and fuel remaining in pounds. And just advise if you do want to hold, it'll be at Raven. There's a published hold. Or if you just want to go straight in, you'll be number one.
We'll take the hold at Raven, and for passengers and fuel, we have 148 souls on board and 18,540 pounds of fuel.
JetBlue 2985, Roger. You can descend via the Raven 6 arrival, and it'll be the ILS 33 left.
And via the Raven 6 ILS 33 left, JetBlue 2995.
Cool to hear an emergency. Yeah, it doesn't happen often on Vatsim. Usually people don't do it, but yeah. They reintroduce that power. About 50. Cool.
Actually, center for JetBlue 2995.
Go ahead.
Correction to the pax count with crew included is 153.
153. I'll pass it along to somebody for Roger. Thanks. Stand by. Endeavor 5047, radar contact, climb to maintain flight level 230, proceed direct Shepherd.
230, heading direct Shepherd, Endeavor 5047.
That is 2127. Kind of just took off without talking to anybody. Squawk 6237, don't do that again, please.
Sorry man for that, I know you were controlling knowledge. Squawk 6237.
Okay. Hopefully we'll be vectored in soon.
2995, Roger. Baltimore altimeter 2994.
That's he's gonna probably take us out a bit further so we catch up with the glide slope further out probably.
Fellow 1316, welcome to Baltimore, right turn when able, what's your gate?
It seems like he's going to vector us out further so we capture the glide slope up here instead of doing a direct vector to
1316, right on Papa, join Tango to the ramp, how's it going?
That's fine, that's not bad.
Right on Papa, join Tango to the ramp, 1316, good job, see you later.
See ya.
Got plenty of fuel for this.
And at 2127, radar contact, turn right, heading 010, climb to maintain 10 now.
Right, 010, climb on team 1 there.
JetBlue 2995, let's do this. Proceed direct Raven, cross Raven at 6,000, and confirm you still want to hold at Raven for a couple minutes.
Direct Raven cross at 6,000, yeah, we'll take the whole JetBlue 2995.
JetBlue 2995, proceed direct Raven, enter the hold at Raven, hold as published, and expect further clearance in 10 minutes, time now 1841, or just advise when you want to go in or if you need longer.
Alright, we'll hold the public at Raven for JetBlue 2995.
JetBlue 2995, maintain 10,000 at Raven.
We'll maintain 10, JetBlue 2995.
A little bit of a
619 Papa, the Richmond altimeter 3004.
04, now it's Papa.
Number 428 Papa Golf, turn right turn heading 180, descend and maintain, now.
180, and what's the altitude again? 8 Papa Golf?
8 Papa Golf will be 3,000 feet.
Okay, right to 180 and down to 3,000 feet, 428 Papa Golf.
428 Papa Golf, just confirm again, you still want 23 left?
AFO.
Perfect. I'll have a final turn for you at about 3 miles.
Perfect, thank you.
Southwest 2806, expect the Mount Vernon visual, runway 1. Southwest 2806, expect the Mount Vernon visual, runway 1.
Old Panda visual, runway 1, Southwest 26.
Shipper 2488, New York approach is offline, frequency change approved.
Orient concept.
428 Papa Golf, about 5 miles from the final approach fix, turn right heading to 200. Maintain 3000 until established in the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 left approach.
Right 200, maintain 3000 to establish, cleared ILS from runway 23 left. Good start, 428 Papa Golf. Cool. Approach, we're cleared for it. Go to 700 feet per minute. Okay, there's the localizer.
Spirit Wing 676 Washington Center, upload.
Really slightly to slow him down. Let's bring out the gear.
Washington
1, 2,
Center,
3 down.
Giant 8513, we're coming out of the cargo ramp, we're in taxi.
And we're slowing down to 110. Let's start 428 Papa Golf, establish runway 23 left.
Let's start 428 Papa Golf, wind 29008, gust 15, runway 23 left for them.
Down runway 23 left, 428 Papa Golf.
United 2127,
Lovely
turn right
stuff.
direct, Riggin, climb maintain 17000.
Bit more power.
Right direct, Brigham, Clementine, 17000,
Oh, slowly trending up, so relieve out that power a little bit.
531, runway 34, taxi via
Here's the glide
Alpha,
slope coming in.
Charlie, Lima, cross runway 2.
Students for Giant 8513, and yeah, we'll taxi runway 34 via Alpha Charlie Lima.
And once we are 1 dot high, we can bring out the first notch of flaps.
Nomadic 262 to center maintain 4000.
Introduce a bit more power.
4000, Nomadic 262.
The counter for drag. We're 8 mile final. And there's the glide slope.
United 2127, turn right direct Swan, climb and maintain flight level 210, that will be your final.
Direct 1, climb level 290.
Gee, I got them in this one was 800, but it's fine. We're VFR.
United 2127, negative, climb and maintain flight level 210, and turn right direct Swan.
Ground altitude is 2,600 feet.
Direct 1, climb level 210, Unit 21.
Nomadic 262 to center maintain 3000.
Hi, good to be in another stream. How are you doing? Doing well, thank you. We're just shooting our last approach into Raleigh now. This is going to be a full stop. It will be end of the stream, unfortunately. We've done 1, 2. This will be the third leg now. In the 42. We've just been going around shooting ILS and our nav approaches, so it's been quite nice and interesting. Now we're speaking with ATC from this arrival in, so it's been interesting. It's been quite busy on this frequency. There's an emergency on the frequency actually just a couple of minutes ago, so yeah, we were very, very fast. It's late, yeah.
Endeavor 5047 Atlanta Center is offline. Frequency change. Advise you cruise. Have a good flight over to Nashville.
Okay, Endeavor 5047 over to Unicom. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Pathfinder 747 from Rome to Amsterdam. Is that Rome? Yep, Rome. Apologies. Hate that YouTube covers up with that part. Right, bit of a crosswind, so it's going to be interesting. A little bit feisty. You see one landing? Yeah, it's not going to be pretty because of this crosswind. 17 knots and it's gusting as well. Bit more power.
Pneumatic 262, just try to maintain 2,000 speed your discretion.
1,000 feet to minimums.
Maintain 2,000, speed my discretion, pneumatic 262.
Wow, that wind is strong. Yeah, it is. We're crabbing a bit.
Did you want any higher to actual? Like I can give you it.
We got 18 knots from the side,
no, we're actually
so,
thinking lower. We'll stay at 8,000 for now, but we might want lower here in a little bit now with the Papa.
Or 9 with you, Papa. No worries.
Getting a bit fast, so bring out that power.
November 9 with you, Papa. Just for planning, it'll be the Raleigh altimeter will be 3015.
And the Raleigh altimeter 15, thanks, now with you, Papa.
500 feet to mins.
2995, any update?
We're finishing up the checklist. The hold more than likely will not be necessary.
No, it should be fine.
Take it down to 6,000.
It's stable at the moment. Okay, we're going to go flaps full, so bring out the power.
Raven, cross Raven at 6,000. And you just want to go straight in for the ILS 60 left.
Okay,
direct Raven across 6,000.
2995, Roger. Did you want the truck out for 3
Slow down to 85 knots. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll call more.
200 feet to mins. There we go, speed's good. Looking down at the PFD and not outside as we're doing instrument stuff. 100 feet to mins.
Pneumatic 262, turn left, thing 090, vector final.
Okay, approaching
090,
minimums.
final, pneumatic 262.
Minimums, continue. Okay, my aircraft. Getting high. Bit of a strong crosswind. Bit more power. Rather land a bit faster with this wind.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's the wind looking on runway 1028?
Wind to Baltimore right now. I can give you the ILS 28 if you want, or visual approach. It's 28019, gust 31.
Remind you the longer runway because this is supposed to be a pretty quick landing.
Good.
2995, Roger. Did you want to set up for the visual or ILS 628?
Right, 1,000, please.
10,500.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Cool.
For the ILS 28.
2995, Roger. Then
And
instead of
brakes.
maintain 6,000 and
Get off
turn
it.
right, or kind of actually fly your present heading for now. Instead of maintain 6,000. Vectors for the ILS 28.
Present heading down to 6,000, traffic to 995.
Okay, start clearing off.
262, do you have the river in sight?
You have the river in sight, pneumatic 262.
Pneumatic 262, clear to mount for a visual, runway 1.
Clear for the visual 1, pneumatic 262.
Twin Star 8 Papa Golf, welcome to Raleigh, where are you parking?
Atlantic GA. 8 Papa Golf.
428 Papa Golf, you can make that right there in Alpha and take it into Atlantic. Have a great day, sir.
Roger, 8 right turn to Alpha and into Atlantic. Have a good day, thanks for accommodating us. Cool.
Anytime.
Washington Center 1513, follow 390.
So, flaps up.
United 1513 Washington Center, hello, radar contact position as reported. Did you want to stay at 390? I saw you filed 37.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, we just stepped up to 390.
Oh,
Perfect, I'll update that.
not watching.
Break 263 Indianapolis Center's offline, frequency change approved.
Yeah, that was a good landing that was. I'm all over this taxiway, oh my gosh.
Washington Center.
Yeah, it's a good landing considering the conditions. I mean, look at that windsock right there. It's basically just a direct crosswind.
8413, wind at Richmond 30012, gust 22, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Giant 8513.
Who's the other aircraft calling? Blue Streak 5474, descend via the Chesapeake 5 arrival to Charlotte altimeter 3021.
I descend via the Chesapeake 5 arrival, Blue Streak 5474.
Medic 262, wind 290 at 17 gust 37 from wing 1, clear to land.
Clear to land,
Okay,
runway 1,
making a right turn.
Washington Center, Bonanza 6
Well,
now,
that
Whiskey
wind,
Pub. We'll take
you can hear
6,000
the
now
wind
once you're a
hitting
little
the
better.
side of that. How about into
Number
the...
619 Whiskey Papa, the center maintains 6,000.
6,000 now, Whiskey Pub.
Okay, we'll just pull up around
The
here.
truck will be standing by for runway 28.
And twist it around. And lovely. Parking brake set. Good stuff. Okay, so
you're clear to the Baltimore Airport.
that's coming off, flaps it up. Avionics master can come off. And with that, we can go engine 1 and engine 2 off. Oh, bit of a lag spike, switching them off. Okay, and with that, the avionics lights can come off, avionics master can come off, and lovely stuff. We are now back on the ground at Raleigh after doing 3 takeoffs, 3 landings, 2 ILS approaches, and 1 RNAV LPV approach in the Diamond DA42. Been a great time flying this aircraft. It's nice to finally show it off properly in a stream. So yeah, what did you guys think? These conditions have been a bit feisty, a bit of a strong wind, but we made do with it. It's not too bad. This aircraft does handle very well in I mean, even member 40 handles very well in crosswind conditions. I mean, they have a maximum crosswind component of like 25 knots, which is insane for a single engine aircraft, let alone twins. So yeah, it's been a brilliant time. We're now parked up here at Raleigh, so thank you so much for everyone who did tune in. And we're going to have to start wrapping up this stream right now, so let's get some music on. And yeah, thank you so much for everyone who did tune in. And yeah, Logan, thank you so much for tuning in, and all the other people, so Cube, Airlinks, Lupinski, Organ Aviator, Owls. Thank you all so much. Nice stream. Yes, it was a very good stream. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. It's been a brilliant stream, brilliant approach, and very accommodating ATC. So yeah, see you later.